It's another beautiful day out there, superfans. Let's remember to cheer each other on as we wrap up this season. In our final outing, we'll look at our kids' team champion, Christina. Known for her boundless kindness, Christina is taking on the monumental task of writing an encouraging note to a fellow kids champion. But with so many options, what will she do? Will she be frozen by all the possibilities? By no means! Watch as Christina masterfully grabs the perfect card with confidence and grace. Now the real challenge begins. What will Christina write to, oh no, a devastating spelling error? Even the most seasoned of champions falter, and it seems Christina has not only misspelled dear, but Rebecca's name as well. But, as the true kids champion she is, Christina forges ahead. Oh, it seems she wants Rebecca to know that she is a great friend.
Yeah!
Now, to show her kindness, she plans to deliver her note in person. Oh, interesting choice. Take a closer look, superfans, as Christina employs the sort of creepy, but sort of cute, peek around the cubicle dancing card technique. And look at Rebecca's reaction. Oh, fumble!
No!
Christina's efforts, oh! Even the best of intentions can sometimes go wrong. Let's see if Christina's kindness can overcome this daunting setback. Remember, kindness is showing others they are valuable by how you treat them. Just like Colossians 3:12 says, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And it seems not even a massive head bonk can overcome kindness. Rebecca takes the card and oh, she loves it. Here's to you, superfans, and here's to kindness.
Hey kids and preteens, thanks so much for joining us online. I'm so glad that you're here today. Hey, today is February 28th, and I bet you can't guess what happened yesterday, February 27th. Here's a hint. We had hundreds of 4th through 6th graders worshiping Jesus and then running around the church playing all these crazy games. It was so fun. That's right, preteen weekend. And preteens, I hope you were able to join us. It was so fun. Thanks for being there. If you were unable to join us, come join us next year. If you're in 7th grade, join Freedom and Student Ministry. It's gonna be incredible, but preteen weekend. Kids, you may be like, preteen weekend? I'm not a preteen, but you will be one day. And so we can't wait to see you there. Anyway, at preteen weekend, we learn to be different, to be holy because God is holy, to be set apart, to live our lives like a question mark. Why do they serve? Why do they love? Why do they give? Why do they care? Why do they forgive? Oh, it's because Jesus is inside of them. You live in such a way that you're pointing others to God, that we need to be different. And we are here at Arbor Hills Natural Preserve in Plano, Texas. I love this park, and surrounding me is a whole lot of different. We've got different ages, old and young. We have different races, ethnicities. We have people who are walking their dogs. We have people who are walking and jogging and hanging out at the playground just right next to me. There's so much diversity here. And God created us to be different, to live differently in this world as followers of Christ. But He also created us to look different and to like different things. So think about this, kids and preteens. When you were younger and preschool, maybe even the kindergartners who's watching this, you don't see a whole lot of different around you. You're friends with everybody. But then when you get older, grade school, maybe preteens, you're seeing that I have friends that are sporty, and I have friends that are artistic, and I have friends who are both. Isn't that crazy? We're all different. And because of those differences, it's hard to be kind. Check it out. Kindness, we've been talking about it all month long. Kindness is showing others that they are valuable by how you treat them. It's easy to be kind to those who are like you, but what about those who are different from you? Here's the key question. I want you to ask yourself this: how can you be kind to people who are different from you? That's a great question. Such an important question. And our bro with the fro, Kellen, is going to answer it for us, along with his KidZ team, talking about the parable of the Good Samaritan. Check it out.
And you can find this story in the book of Luke. And here to help me tell it are my kid friends with another edition of
KidZ.
A religious leader came up to Jesus and asked him a question.
Teacher, what must I do to receive eternal life?
Jesus asked him, what is written in the law?
Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your strength and with all your mind. Oh, and love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Jesus told him he should do that. He should love God and love his neighbor. But the man wanted to make himself look good, so he asked another question.
And who is my neighbor?
That's when Jesus told this story. Someone was traveling on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho.
I'm walking, and I'm walking on this here road from Jerusalem to Jericho, keeping an eye out for robbers. What? Who are you? How did you? What? How did you do? Please! Ow! That hurts! Oh goodness! My head! Oh, my arm!
Robbers attacked the traveler. He was hurt so bad, he was almost dead. I said he was almost dead.
Oh, right.
Better.
Thanks.
As he lay there, almost dead, a priest happened to be walking down the road.
Walking. Oh. Yeah. Disgusting. Here, let's just... that's better.
The priest walked by on the other side of the road without helping. Then a Levite came by, someone else who worked in God's temple.
And I'm walking. Okay, wow. Ew. Okay, no. See ya.
The Levite walked by without helping too. Everything seemed kind of hopeless. Well, then a Samaritan came by. To the people Jesus was talking to, a Samaritan was considered to be an outcast. They were strange, different. They were enemies even. Would the Samaritan help?
Walking.
Help me.
They got you good. Here, let's clean these wounds.
What's that? It smells like olive oil and wine?
That's how the story goes. I guess they were all out of hydrogen peroxide in Samaria.
Huh.
Here, let me put you on my donkey, and I'll take you to an inn where you can get some rest.
Can I help you?
Yes, my friend here has been badly injured. I need to go for the day. Here's 1 silver coin. Another 1 silver coin to make 2. Take care of him. And if it costs any more than that, I'll pay you any extra when I get back.
But of course, continental breakfast lasts until 10 a.m. Coffee and tea are complimentary. Help yourself.
Thanks.
When Jesus finished the story, he asked the religious leaders, which of the 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man that was attacked by the robbers?
The one who felt sorry for him?
And Jesus told them, Go and do as he did. The end. Wow. Amazing job, kids. Thanks.
Anytime.
Sure thing.
My
No problem.
pleasure.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.
Like we've already said, it's easy to be kind to those who are like you. It's easy to treat those who are like you like your neighbor. They dress like you, they act like you, they look like you, they talk like you. It's easy to love your neighbor if they look just like you. That's why Jesus said this in Luke 6:32-36. Follow along with me. If you love those who love you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners love those who love them. And if you do good to those who are good to you, what credit is that to you? Even sinners do that. And if you lend to those from whom you expect repayment, what credit is that to you? Even sinners lend to sinners, expecting to be repaid in full. But love your enemies and do good to them and lend to them without expecting to get anything back. Then your reward will be great, and you will be children of the Most High, because He is kind. There it is, kindness. To the ungrateful and wicked, be merciful, just as your Father is merciful. In the Good Samaritan, the parable of the Good Samaritan, we learn that anyone who has a need, no matter how different they are, that's who your neighbor is. That's who you love. That's who you serve. That's who you're kind to. That's who you point to Jesus. And so let's just think about a couple of examples. The opponent on your court that falls down because of an injury, you're being a neighbor when you show kindness to them. That family from a different country that owns a restaurant and you and your family eat takeout from there, when you are kind to them, you're being a neighbor to them. The kid at school wearing the same clothes 2 days in a row because something's going on at home. By you being kind to them, you're being their neighbor. Here's the bottom line, kids and preteens. Be kind to people who are different from you. Black or white, public school or private school, rich or poor, do they live in an apartment or a house? Do they believe in God or do they believe in anything at all? We are to love everyone. Jesus says everyone who has a need is our neighbor, that everyone is made in the image of God. And Jesus died for everyone. And everyone deserves the love of God. And everyone deserves us as followers of Christ to show them the kindness and love of God and serve them and point them to Jesus with our lives, period. We have no excuse to not show others, kids and preteens, kindness because God is kind to us every single day. Let's be good Samaritan people. Let's show good Samaritan kindness to everyone around us. And so kids and preteens, I want to close out with this Good Samaritan prayer. And so we're going to pray with our eyes open, and I want to encourage you to pray this all throughout your day, all throughout your week, all throughout your month, your year, your whole life. I'm going to pray this, okay? So do these hand motions with me, and we're going to close in a word of prayer, okay? Here it is. God, use my eyes. Just hand over your eyes like glasses, like goggles. Use my eyes to see others how you want me to see them today. Hand over your heart. God, use my heart to feel what you feel for others today. Hand on your head. God, use my mind to think rightly about others today. Show your hands. God, use my hands to give back to others today. Let's march in place. God, use my feet to go where you need me to go today. God, use my talents and my time, like you have a watch. Use my talents and my time to serve others today. And so kids and preteens, we love you. We're so thankful that you're watching this online. We want to encourage you to pray this Good Samaritan prayer and to show this Good Samaritan kindness wherever you go. Hey, remember, we are back at church. We would love to physically see you face to face, give you a little fist bump, give you a little invisible hug. We cannot wait to see you. So join us online, join us in person. We're here for you, Prestonwood kids and preteens. We love you, and we'll see you next week.